The phone vibrated once on the kitchen counter. Not a call, a message. I didn't look at it right away. I was slicing lemons, thin and precise, watching the blade move the way I always had, steady, controlled, obedient. Her reflection wavered in the black glass of the microwave door behind me. She froze when she realized I'd noticed. That pause told me everything. The vibration came again, longer this time, insistent. Whoever it was didn't know when to stop knocking. She cleared her throat. "Can you get that?" Her voice was calm. Too calm. Like someone stepping carefully around a landmine they buried themselves. I wiped my hand slowly. Let the silence stretch. Let her feel it press against her ribs. The screen lit up when I picked it up. A name I didn't recognize. A heart emoji I did. "You forgot your jacket. Come back." I didn't react. Not outwardly. Years of discipline kept my face neutral, my breathing even. Inside, something ancient shifted. Not pain. Alignment. I set the phone back down between us. Face up. Her eyes dropped to it. Then away. That was the moment my life tilted. Quietly, irreversibly, without either of us making a sound. I didn't accuse her. I didn't ask questions. Questions give people time to prepare lies. Instead, I watched. I watched how she guarded her phone like it was a second pulse, how she started showering with music on, how intimacy became mechanical, scheduled, generous in the way guilt always is. At night, when she slept, I lay awake cataloging details. Receipts, dates, absences explained too quickly. I told myself there had to be another explanation. I wanted that. Wanted it badly enough to almost believe it. But belief requires evidence, and I was done believing without proof. The real fracture came 2 weeks later in the form of a casual comment. "You know," she said, scrolling aimlessly, "Liam's getting tall fast. Doesn't look like you did at that age." She smiled when she said it, harmless, thoughtless. My chest went cold. Liam, our son, or so I thought. That night I stood in the doorway of his room watching him sleep. His face was peaceful, untouched by the quiet mathematics unraveling in my head. Brown eyes, a dimple I didn't have, bloodlines I had never questioned. I hated myself for wondering. But once a thought like that forms, it doesn't dissolve. It sharpens. I moved carefully after that. No confrontations. No cracks in routine. I ordered the test online under a different name. Paid in cash. Had it delivered to my office. I took the sample myself. Hands steady, heart distant, like I was performing surgery on a life that was already dead. While I waited, I investigated everything else. Phone records, location history, a shared cloud account she forgot to log out of. The man with the heart emoji had a name, a history, and a pattern. Colleague. Married once, divorced quietly, lived close enough to be convenient, far enough to be invisible. The dates lined up. So did the lies. At home, I was unchanged, attentive, warm, predictable. She relaxed into that. People always do when they think they've gotten away with something. At night, I rehearsed nothing. I didn't need to. The truth doesn't require practice. The results arrived on a Tuesday. A single sheet of paper. Clinical. Impersonal. Probability of paternity 0.00%. No exclamation point. No drama. Just confirmation. I folded it neatly and slid it into my jacket pocket. Went home, cooked dinner, helped Liam with his homework, kissed his forehead. Then I asked her to sit with me. I placed the paper on the table between us. The same spot I'd left her phone weeks earlier. She didn't understand at first. Watched my face for cues. I gave her none. When it sank in, it was slow, like drowning. She covered her mouth, shook her head, started crying before she spoke. I was going to tell you, I believed that she believed it. I didn't raise my voice, didn't ask why, didn't ask how long. I asked one thing. Does he know? Her silence was answer enough. I didn't expose her publicly. That would have been loud, messy, temporary. Instead, I made choices. I transferred assets quietly, changed beneficiaries, filed paperwork she wouldn't see until it was irreversible. I packed my things while she slept on the couch, exhausted from crying. I left a letter for Liam, not explaining, just loving. Some truths aren't for children. Before I walked out, I sent one message. To the man with the heart emoji. She told me everything. You can have what's left. I blocked them both. Now, months later, the noise is gone. No accusations, no closure conversations, no forgiveness. Just space. People ask if it hurt, if I'm angry, if I miss them. I don't explain. What I lost wasn't stolen. It was built on a lie, and lies don't deserve grief. I don't feel empty. I feel precise. Like a blade finally sharpened enough to put down what never should have lived.